Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Tuesday, December 12th, 2023. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with last night's Monday Night Raw broadcast live on USA Network from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland. The episode featured the official signing of CM Punk to the Raw brand during an extended in-ring promo segment in which Punk declared his intention to enter the Royal Rumble after being confronted by world champion Seth Rollins.
You abandoned this place 10 years ago. Not only did you abandon it, but you actively tried to tear it down. You spent 10 years slandering me, slandering every single person back in that locker room, and then you want to walk back in here and call this place your home? This is not your home. This is my home.
Punk also recounted his history in that building, including mention of how it was the place where he walked out of WWE in 2014 prior to a Raw taping. In the main event, Cody Rhodes defeated Shinsuke Nakamura by disqualification when Nakamura blasted Rhodes in the face with mist.
Time to go in for the kill.
Nakamura, Cody Cutter! And now Cody Rhodes, off this beautiful Cody Cutter, looking to put Nakamura away.
This place is coming unglued. Cody Rhodes hitting top gear at the right time.
Looking for crossroads. Nakamura missed. Blinding Cody.
Nakamura also attacked Rhodes afterwards, continuing to do so as he was removed from the ring, although the Creed brothers attempted to stop him. In the opening match, Drew McIntyre pinned Jey Uso. It was also announced during the first segment that Sami Zayn would be off TV for the time being, with the storyline reason of injury at the hands of McIntyre covering for Zayn's real-life request for time off. During another in-ring promo, the Judgment Day attacked R-Truth, who had been attempting to join the group. Truth was saved by the Creeds. In other results, DIY and The Miz beat Imperium when Miz pinned Giovanni Vinci. Bronson Reed pinned Ivar. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter defeated Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. And World Women's Champion Rhea Ripley topped Maxine Dupree via submission. Ripley refused to release the hold after the bell until Ivy Nile hit the ring to break it up. In ratings news, the Tribute to the Troops edition of SmackDown from last Friday, featuring the SmackDown return of CM Punk, experienced a significant jump in total viewership and key demo ratings, according to WrestleNomics. A total of 2.384 million tuned into Fox, which is up 340,000 viewers from the previous week's audience of 2.044 million. In the key 18 to 49-year-old demo, the rating was a 0.63, also up from the previous week's 0.59 rating. AEW Rampage, also from last Friday night, experienced a slight drop in viewership with an increase in key demo rating, according to WrestleNomics. A total of 341,000 viewers tuned in for Rampage on TNT last Friday, down from the previous week's 348,000, while in the key demo the rating was a 0.12, up from the previous week's 0.10. In legal news, MLW has reached a settlement with WWE in the antitrust lawsuit that MLW had brought against the company, according to a legal disclosure first reported by WrestleNomics. Both sides are reportedly in the midst of finalizing paperwork on the settlement, and the case is expected to be dismissed within the next 30 days. The lawsuit had alleged that WWE pressured third parties like Tubi and Vice TV, among others, to avoid doing business with MLW. A judge had initially dismissed the suit last February, but it was reworked and refiled by MLW shortly after. WWE is once again permitted to use the phrase "yeet" on its TV and merchandise following a cease and desist filed by independent wrestler Casey Huffman and first reported on by the Wrestling News. Just prior to last night's Raw, WWE posted a tweet confirming that Jey Uso would once again be using the catchphrase, indicating that an agreement had been reached in the trademark dispute. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the Wrestling News 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The wrestling news can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News Podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the wrestling news across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the wrestling news. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.